Hang on, let me see what
All right. Welcome to the Blogging Bunch weekly hangout. I am Sarah, and I blog at the Blogging Bunch. And I have a mommy blog also, so I'm balancing two. I'm kind of crazy. I have been. You can see my little schedule back there. I'll do a post on that next year, but it's kind of starting to work for me. And this is my Blogging Bunch buddy, Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie, and I blog at carriel.com, and it's a parenting blog, and I have an Etsy shop, and that's taken over my life.
Her Etsy shop has been running her life lately, so
I'm grateful for that, so it's all good.
it's being very successful. It's giving her some, an outside income, which what we're going to talk about today. The Etsy shop will definitely go into that, but so our topic for today is 10 ways to make money from your blog. And so my guess would be, this is a really big topic. Let's see, if you get our newsletter, I gave you 5 ways on Tuesday. So yesterday I sent out 5 ways to do it to make money. And I'm also listing specific places to go, and we'll talk a little bit about that, a few specific places. I also am just about to launch a new free report that you can get on our site that has 21 ways to make money. So I've been working on, I've had a focus of like how to make money from your blog, and that's my focus this week. And so I've got tons of ways for you. So today we're going to talk about it. And since we have our master money maker from the blog here with us today,
I'm not rich.
No, but and there are people that make it big, but be realistic, okay? You're not. Let's start with that first. You are not going to quit your job, immediately start replacing that income with your blog. That's not going to happen. Blogging doesn't work that way. Blogging is baby step, baby step, baby step, unless you're already established, right? You already know everybody. You already have everything. You know everything's in place. You know all the technical stuff. You know everything, and you can just jump right in because this is your like 4th blog. Then you might make money from your blog right off the bat. But if you're just starting out, you are going, I always joke that blogging is like finding a dime everywhere you go. Okay, you just got to pick up that dime and pick up that dime and pick that one up and put it all together, and eventually you will start to see bigger bucks come in. I know, let's see, it takes time. It takes time. That's it. And you got to work on your craft and work on all those things. But the very first way that anybody can do, no matter the size of your blog, is affiliate links. Okay, you can start putting affiliate links, and you should start putting affiliate links into each of your posts. We use the number one because Carrie and I both live in Texas. The number one that we use is Amazon. You can find anything on Amazon. Anything really. I saw some really funny stuff on Amazon lately, but you can find anything, and it will go with your post. By the way, hey, have you checked out this book? It doesn't have to be a sales kind of thing. You can just link a word to it. People will check out links sometimes. If you live somewhere where you cannot use Amazon, then I recommend Target, because pretty much same thing. You can find almost anything at Target, and it's one of our favorite places to go.
Yeah.
But you can start with Amazon links. You can start with that right off the bat. Sign up, affiliates.amazon.com, and register to be an affiliate. If you go to thebloggingbench.com and click on monetization, we have affiliates, and it says what is an affiliate link, how to sign up for Amazon, how to find your affiliate link on Amazon. We have all that stuff. It's all out there for you. We have the resources. Go do it. I was going to say now, but in
20 minutes.
Yeah. In 15 minutes, go do it. Especially this time of year, that's going to make you some money. Now, granted, Amazon only pays 4%. You're not going to get rich again on this. But hey, you know, your mom needs to buy something off of Amazon. You say, hey, could you use my link? You know, and don't be, you know, you can do that with your family. Don't do that with your followers or on Facebook or anything like that. But people will go. It lasts for 24 hours. So if anybody comes back and buys anything after they get to Amazon through your link, within the next 24 hours, you get commission on it. Carrie, any other suggestions about affiliate links?
You know, if you've got like a real, I think Amazon's the best one. That's where I've had the most success. It's the easiest to use because it's so relevant. You know, you can find something for every single blog post you write. And if you, obviously if you're writing a sponsored post, you're not going to put in your Amazon links. But if you're writing any other post, you put in an Amazon link, and you never know when a post is going to go viral or get big, or if it's a really niche, you know, post, people are going to be more likely to click that stuff. And so you'd be surprised, you know, what people buy, and you can see what people buy too, so that's funny too. But so that's interesting. But you can see people buy, you can see that people are you know, clicking it, and I think they say like every 100 clicks you get a purchase. So, you know, for some people that takes a long time, but you know, it adds up. It's there, it's easy, and you can start doing it today.
Yes. And what was I going to say? If you have, let's say you have 100 posts on your blog and you haven't done any Amazon affiliate links yet, my recommendation then would be to go into your Google Analytics, set it for the last year, and or however long you've been, you know, the last year at the most, but if you've only been blogging for 3 months, set it for 3 months, and find your top 10 posts. Go and do those right away, you know, make a plan, write those down. I'm going to find links for those things and go and do those right off the bat. That's a good way to get started, and then each week, you know, you can do 10 more or 5 more, however many you can do. Yes, Amazon affiliate links are number 1. And number 2, which we did when we first got started, is product sponsorship. Now, this is when you contact a brand or a brand contacts you, and they are willing to make an exchange. So they send you an item for you to review, and they send you a second item, or they will send a second item for giveaway. So we've done lots of this. And it is a great way to get traffic. It is a great way to get traffic. You should always, always, always link up to tightwadinutah.com. She's got a giveaway, low entry giveaway list. So if you have a giveaway on your site, you want to put it over there, and you will get lots of hits. It's totally, you know, you can go through all the linky lists. Lots of people have giveaway linkies, and you can put the link to your giveaway post in there, and that will get you some traffic. But all those giveaway linkies that you link up to will still not outweigh what you're going to get from just putting it on Tightwad in Utah.
Yeah, and it's like $2.
Yeah,
right? It's $2 you pay her. It's totally worth it. You'll get a lot of traffic for that giveaway, which is great. If you're doing something for a sponsor, you want traffic for it to show them, you know, that people are entering your giveaway. So that will bring you traffic, and a lot of the people do that each week. They go there and they enter all these giveaways. So I notice I have a lot of the same people enter. I've had the same people win. So yeah. You just spend the $2 on it. It'll be worth it. It's worth the investment. It's
totally worth it to go there. So, but how do you find those products to start with? And my first suggestion is, do you have any friends that are in direct sales? Do you have a direct sales business? That's the first place to start, right? Start local. Start with people that you know. Do you have any friends that have a brick and mortar business? Do they have a business that they would be willing to give you something for giveaway? Or is it something that you have lying around your house that you haven't opened and that you would like to do a giveaway for? You know, it's a great way to get traffic, get your name out there, get people interested in your site, and just to learn, right? You've got to learn doing these types of posts. They're not just like, hey, I have all this stuff in my brain and I want to get it out, and you know, I want to share my thoughts. This is, you have to write them. You have to write pros and cons, and do it a little bit differently. So starting with your stuff and your friends is the best way to start. I I personally believe. Carrie?
Yeah, and if you need like like gift cards are really popular. So I know I used to read this blog a lot where she did swag bucks, and if you guys are familiar with swag bucks, you go online and you know watch videos or answer questions or whatever, and you get points and you can turn them in for gift cards. And I've done that before, turn them in for gift cards, and she would just give those to readers. She would earn reader gift cards, and so she wasn't even paying for them. You know, I mean, you put in some work, but gift cards are really popular, and so I think, you know, if you get a gift card at Christmas for something you don't like, you're not going to spend it, you know, that's a great place to start too.
Well, and think about how much you would spend, you know, like these days you have to buy a Facebook ad basically to get any kind of traffic to your Facebook blog page. So if you're going to spend that money on ads or something like that, you can just buy a gift card at Target or, you know, whatever, and put that up the same as paying somebody to promote you or paying for this. Personally, I take that as a business expense, and you can write that off.
Yeah.
I also connecting, and then moving up to connecting with brands, I would go, the main one that I would say would go to business2, the number 2, blogger.com, and she has job boards, and that's a great way to connect with brands that are seeking out. They know they're looking for bloggers. There's another site called Tomoson, Tomoson, and I've heard good and bad things about that site. I did try a couple of things, or I tried one thing, and the guy kind of contacted me outside of the system and sent me the stuff, and it wasn't very good, so I didn't ever post the review, right? And he never contacted me through the system so that I could get paid for it, so I just kind of decided that was maybe a shady dude. So I don't know. Thomason, you can try. Business to Blogger is Holly Homer, totally upfront, totally on, you know, above board. So definitely look there for.
That's a good place to start. Like if you've got a smaller blog, sometimes they'll have stuff on there where, you know, they're not looking to pay a lot, or it's just a small product that's not very expensive that, you know, maybe some bloggers with more traffic wouldn't be applying for those same jobs. And so I think and it's real easy too, because you can fill out your resume and then you just like click, you know, submit for every job that you're interested in. It's not easier. I mean, you can't find an easier place.
I know they only want you to write like 150 characters or something like that, so you can't. It's like tweeting them, really.
Yeah, you like tweet them, basically, like your blog, whatever, and then you fill in your stats and you just send it. It's so easy.
Yeah, they're like, tell a little bit about your blog, and it's like in 100.
I'm blogging about parenting.
Yeah, so it's not rocket science. You just kind of go over there and you do it. It's real simple, and the best place to start, I believe.
Yeah, it's a great place. We used to do a lot of stuff on that.
Yeah. I haven't really done any lately, but yeah. But yeah, we did do. Okay, number 3. Gosh, I thought we'd get through 5. We've got 5 minutes. 6 minutes. Number 3, ads. This one will go fast. Ads. The best way to start is with Google AdSense. And we do have, again, if you go to thebloggingbench.com, click on monetization, we do have posts about AdSense. We do have posts about what is AdSense, how to apply for AdSense, where to put them, all kinds of things. Elizabeth, our third buncher, she isn't able to do our Hangouts with us anymore, but she did write a number of posts about Google AdSense, and they're great on our site. So I would say start with Google AdSense. You do have to qualify. Your blog has to be a certain amount, you know, it has to be around for a long time. You can't just like, hey, I put up a blog today and apply for Google AdSense and get it. That's not going to happen. But as long as you've had your blog for, you know, I think I was reading it yesterday, like 6 months or something like that, then you can apply. There are other ad networks, because sometimes like you have to be very careful with Google AdSense. They get suspicious easily. They'll kick you out. You can't click on that. You can't click on your own ads. You can only have 3 per page load, so you can't like put them all in your sidebar. You have to be real careful with AdSense. But there are other networks. Carrie is using another network right now.
Yeah, so I use Media.net, which is just through Yahoo, and it's fine. They don't pay it doesn't pay very well. But I use it because I got kicked off of AdSense, and so I use Media. I
just a little bit.
I'm just a little angry. It's been a very long time, and I'm still bitter. That's okay. I have something better now, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So Media.net, which is fine. It does not pay very well, but I did just get a payout, but it took me like a year, which is crazy for $100. But I just have like a little ad in a few places. It shows up on like my mobile, so I don't have a lot of ads on my site. You wouldn't go to my website and see my Media.net ads, but you see them on mobile. Then I have the Blogger. It's called the Blogger Network, thebloggernetwork.com. And they have an ad network as well. So if you see my ads on my site, that's where they're all from. So they will let you put up to 6 ads, I think, 5 or 6 ads on your site. Like I think Adsense, Sarah was saying, has a limit. Might have a limit too, but I have 3 ads on my site, and so it's doing okay. I mean, I'm not getting rich off it, but I'm making a couple $100 a month, and so that's great. I mean, I'm excited about that because I'm not doing anything, and they're ads that look good, and they're not. It's good. It's big products. It's just like AdSense. It's good stuff. So I would check out the Blogger Network. And what I like about the Blogger Network is they're super blogger friendly with their dashboard. So you can go in, and their dashboard shows you your stats. It shows you your ad information. It shows you, just so much information. And they've got a lot of other blogger resources as well that are worth tapping into. So I would check it out. And you can use that with AdSense. But I mean, you can, see if it works for you. But I've been happy. I've only had them for a couple months.
You have to be careful with them. Remember, I was like, okay, I'll try another one, and I tried another one, and I didn't necessarily. I just said, yeah, whatever you have, because like AdSense, you don't have to really worry about. You can limit what they show you, but it's typically what people are searching shows them to themselves.
Yeah.
On AdSense, Google's in everybody's big brother in everything.
Right.
Whereas this other one, it was at the bottom of my posts only, and it was showing some random stuff. And you and Elizabeth were like, "Oh my, Sarah, you've got to get that off." Because
it was like celebrity gossip, trashy bikini, like
it was bad.
Diet pill, bad stuff.
So you gotta watch the networks. Just make sure you got blogger friends that are checking your site too.
Yeah.
Number 4, sponsored post. And we have 2 minutes, Carrie. Go! Okay.
So what you gotta do for a sponsored post, the best way that I like to do them, I like to do them through networks, like blogger networks, like SITS or Massive Sway and Mom Central and Social Fabric, and those are kind of some of my
recommendations. My recommendations were to start with Weave Media.
Weave Media right. Weave Media. You don't have to have a ton of page views for Weave Media, and they do good jobs. I don't know what the minimum. Do you know if it has a minimum?
7,500, I think.
What was that?
7,500. A lot of times it's like 10,000 or more, but We've Made Media was 7,500.
Okay, so there's there's lots of options like that. Some of them you can have even less page views than that. So don't be discouraged if you don't have a ton of page views. There's still options for you, and if your blog looks nice, and if it's pretty, and if you're making the right connections, and you're putting out really great content, you will still get you'll still get jobs. So in Business to Blogger sometimes has them. So sponsored posts are great if you're creative about it and original, and you can really turn that into content that's actually helpful for your blog, and those can pay really well. So those pay, I mean, anywhere from
$30 to $600.
Yeah, and so and more. It just kind of depends on where you get hooked in with. But I would say on average, probably between $100 and $200 for most sponsored posts. So that can be a nice supplement to your income and a good way to put out good content as well. So I really like it. Check out. And I've got a list on my site of 20 different places where you can go and you can sign up for the blogger networks. And I like working with blogger networks. You might also work directly with a brand. But to get started, it's a good place to start. Is just fill out all the forms, send everybody your information, start getting newsletters from Mom Central, go to join the Social Fabric community, start doing all that stuff to see what is available and get ideas for what you're going to be writing, how much you're going to be getting paid, and start applying for jobs.
Well, and like that Social Fabric, you have to jump through all these hoops and do all this stuff and have a big blog and lots of stuff. But they do have, like a year ago, I got a couple of posts from them because I lived in the right area.
Yeah, they have local stuff sometimes.
Yeah, so
that makes a big difference. And sometimes, like Mom Central will have local stuff. You just don't ever know. But local stuff is great because you're going to be in a smaller pool.
Yeah.
And so you're more likely to get the jobs.
Yeah, so it is worth it to try some of the bigger ones. And definitely check out the Blogging Bench, the monetization. I've got that 21 Ways book that will be out once we get off here and I have time. But, okay, so we've covered affiliate marketing, product sponsorship, giveaways and things like that, ads, sponsored posts, and then our last one for today, we'll just go a little bit over, I would say would be blogging for hire. Lots of companies are hiring bloggers. They've realized that that's the way, you know, especially local companies. Look on Craigslist.com. Like, you can see it a lot. There are a lot of blogger jobs, you know, and it can be, you could do freelance, you could do, or you could be the blogger for a company. So even if you're just getting started, you don't have a lot on your blog, or you don't even know where to get started, like this can be a great kind of training internship kind of thing too, right? You're working someplace as the blogger, and you learn about what to do so that when you start your own blog, you can jump right into the big one.
Yeah, and I did that a couple years ago, and it was really great. So every week I would blog. It was for a big national blog called Today's Mama, but they have local, and if you're a mom and you're, you know, blog about stuff to do with the kids, you might look into it. They have local, you know, blogs all over the country. So I wrote for the Dallas one, and I would do like a post every week. I didn't get paid very much, but it was great. It was how I learned WordPress, because I didn't have WordPress at the time, so I kind of got to learn that a little bit. And then I got to do some, you know, fun stuff with the kids a little bit, and it's just a great experience. So definitely worth looking into.
Yeah, before you jump off into the abyss of your own blog.
Yeah.
Okay, so as predicted, we got through, well, really in 20 minutes we only got through 4, but we shoved in number 5 there. Next week we will continue with 6 through 10 of our 10 ways to make money blogging. Hopefully we've given you some good ideas. Definitely check out the blog. We've got lots more ideas and lots more resources. Carrie's got a list, which I will link to also. So just check everything out and don't pick all of them. That's my first, that's our, you know, pick one. What's the one you're going to focus on? First, you focus, and we said them in order, right? We're saying them in order. First, focus on affiliate links. Okay, next, focus on product sponsorship. Then you're ready for, you know, you'll be blogging long enough that Adsense can come in. You know, then work on sponsored posts. Okay, so hopefully it's helpful, and now it's time for both of us to go do our Christmas shopping, and we will see you next week with our next set. Thanks.
Bye.